In today's video, I'm going to be going over why I decided to actually leave the cargo van business and start up a box truck business. It's a lot of similarities and differences between a box truck and a cargo van and even semi truck. Even though they're all moving freight, they each individually have a lot of differences and a lot of pay differences. I'm making this video today, guys, because in a lot of my coaching calls and a lot of my mentor calls, guys, I have a lot of people trying to start cargo van businesses, and then once I explain to them how it actually goes and explain the box truck business to them, their head gets twisted onto the box truck industry. The main difference between the two is that cargo van rates can pay up to $1 per mile, while box truck can pay up to $2 per mile. Also, box truck insurance is more expensive while cargo van is on the cheaper side, but if you want to learn more, stay tuned for more after the intro. Woo! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KINGLATTA. This is Black Investors Group, and over here we make investing easy. We do invest the easy way, and guys, we post daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on any of this banger content, any of these exclusive investing tips. And the first thing I want to go over with you guys is the cost. So if you wanted to start a cargo van business, of course you would need the cargo van. Now with cargo van, you can't really rent out a cargo van like a box truck, so you're gonna have to buy a cargo van. And you could do this on Facebook Marketplace, where you could buy a $5,000 to $10,000 cargo van completely cash. You can buy a $5,000 cargo van completely cash, or guys, you can finance. You can put about $5,000 down and still pay about $300 a month for 4 years on a cargo van. But with the box truck, you can easily rent out a box truck. You can put down a $1,000 deposit to rent out a box truck. You can make over $1,000 a day while you're working in the box truck industry. And guys, once you are in a box truck renting for about 2 months, now you have the down payment. You have 10 to 15,000 saved up in your account to now go ahead and put a down payment on a box truck that you will be paying about $500 to $600 a month for. The reason I love the box truck game more than the cargo van is because you can make over $1,000. You can make $500 on a low day and even up to $2,000 on a good day if you're trying to drive over 14 hours. Yes, it's a lot of driving, but just imagine, guys, you could easily drive a full day and then profit $1,500 in your pocket, and just at the end of the month you can make around $15,000 to even $20,000 profit even by renting a box truck. So once you have this $15,000 and you're ready to buy your box truck, then guys, you only will be paying, like I said, $1,000 a month. You might be paying $1,000 a month in insurance, so your total cost will be about $2,000, $2,500 for this box truck, and you can make that money in just 2 or 3 days over the road. So after 2 or 3 days, your expenses is now taken care of, and the whole rest of the week you have 20 days that you can just profit $500 a day and just straight profit and make a lot of money in this box truck industry. And the cargo van is not so much the same situation. The reason that I got out of the cargo van industry is because in Florida, guys, there is not a lot of loads for cargo van as well as box truck. So for box truck, I did have to go over the road out of state, but for cargo van, it's not a lot of loads, period, posted on these load boards and posted on these gig apps. And it's competitive as well because it's a lot of people just like yourself trying to get into this industry, and it's too just competitive. It's not enough loads on the load board, or when a load does get posted, it's posted for a very low rate, maybe 70 cents per mile. Woo. But before we get too much more in the video, man, don't forget to check out the links in the description. Check out the coaching call link, guys. I do provide very useful mentor calls where I will help you start your cargo van business or your box truck business or any questions that you have about these businesses. Also, I do start online businesses, and I can help you start your online drop shipping store. And even, guys, I can help you boost your credit fast in a coaching call in Academy /KingLatta, link in the description. As well as we do have ebooks on the Lotta ebook store where you can learn how to invest the easy way, get you a step-by-step ebook guide. And guys, don't forget to check out the YouTube memberships where you can get investing tips, no ads, no promo, no fluff, for a very, very cheap price. Back to the video. Woo! Alright, guys, so now we're over here on the Black Investors Group famous whiteboard. I did take a little bit more time to write out my notes, guys, to write out clearly so you guys can see, because if you've seen in previous videos, handwriting all everywhere. But guys, for the box truck, and we have a comparison for the cargo van. So let me just give y'all a closer view. We do have the box truck, and let me just go ahead and go over really briefly what the similarities and differences is between cargo van and the box truck. So first up, man, for the box truck, we do have the FMCSA, and for this FMCSA, guys, it is a 21 business day waiting period to get your motor authority, guys. So you're gonna have your motor trucking authority, your carrier, which is the MC, and then you will have your DOT number from this FMCSA, and then that will pretty much access you to these load boards, to these brokers. Now the brokers can see your reports, they can see all of your things that you did, how much on time you are, or just any negative reports on your trucking history. So that's what the FMCSA is for. It stands for Federal Motor Carrier Safety Authority. So they're just gonna regulate your safety, and if you do anything bad with these brokers, or if you know cancel a load, they might report you, and other brokers can see that in the future. So make sure you always do your loads on time and don't cancel any loads, guys. And also we have the BOC3, which is a paperwork filing that you only have to file once, and I do believe it is a $50 fee. I think I'll put it right here. But anyways, guys, we do have higher insurance for this box truck industry, as well as the cargo van, man. I got cheaper insurance right here, and you will be paying around $800 a month for your cargo van. I paid $809, but my initial start cost was $790, and then I had to add on a coverage for one of my particular dispatchers. So I want to say around $800 a month for your cargo van, for one van, one driver. Yes, it's kind of expensive. And then for box truck, it's a little higher. We have around $1,000 to even $1,500 for just one box truck on insurance, depending on who you go with, depending on your driver history. So keep that in mind, guys. We got $1,200 versus $800 on a cargo van insurance and box truck insurance. And then we're gonna go over here. We have a high maintenance cost over here on the box truck. So if you own your box truck, anything goes wrong with your box truck, guys, you might be paying a minimum $5,000 to fix it, sometimes even $10,000 to fix whatever's going on, $2,500 at the minimum. Versus a cargo van, man, you have cheaper maintenance because it's pretty much like a pickup truck. It's like an F-150, an F-250. You have something break down, you might be paying $1,000. You might be paying $5,000 at the maximum, unless you have like a transmission or engine failure. Then you might have to fix that for, you know, almost $10,000. The thing about cargo van is, you know, if you spend $5,000 on maintenance and cargo van, that can mess your profits up for a month or two. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not making that much money with cargo van. But with box truck, you can spend $5,000 and your profits are only messed up for about a week, because like I said, you can make $1,000 a day in this box truck industry. So now over to how much competitive it is. Box truck is more competitive. It is a lot of box trucks on the road. And cargo van, don't sleep on it, is much competitive as well. Like I said, there's barely any loads on the load board for cargo van. It's more so dedicated lanes, independent contractors that you can find in your local area. And if you need help to get dedicated lanes or independent contractors, go ahead and check out this video right here. This bright orange and white video, man. It'll help you out on how to get dedicated lanes. Very highly suggest that you go watch this video after you finish this video, because you don't want to miss what I'm about to tell you next in this video. So just stay tuned. And like and subscribe while you're at it, man. Come on, why you ain't do it yet? Just hit that like button right there. And the main difference between the two businesses is it's higher rates for the box truck, man. You get higher rates and you get lower rates for the cargo van. So pretty much the average rate for a box truck is looking like $1.50 per mile to even $2.20 per mile. On, you know, peak season, it can get up to that $2.20, even $2.50. And if you do Amazon Relay, guys, and I do have a video also on how to get started with Amazon Relay. If you do want to work with Amazon Relay and you get accepted, you can even make $3 per mile during peak season. So I want to say the average, if you're not in peak season for box truck, is about $1.70 per mile. That is an average rate. And on a cargo van, man, you can get anywhere from 50 cents per mile to $1.50 per mile. So it's not really paying that much. It's more so independent contractors where you can make a set amount of pay a day, maybe $200 a day in a cargo van, and then you'll just be paying gas price, you know what I'm saying? So you'll be profiting about $150 a day if you do get these independent contractors. So that is the rates, and then like I said, man, it's more loads posted on the box truck industry. It's more loads on the load board. It's loads posted every second on DAT load board and all these load boards, and it's not so much gig apps. So with cargo van, you can get gig apps. You can negotiate loads and bid on loads anytime you want to on these gig apps with cargo van, and that's what I have down here, guys. I got factoring versus the dispatcher versus a load board versus gig app. So guys, for factoring, you're not gonna need factoring for the cargo van. Factoring is more so for the box truck. And what factoring is, it's a middleman that will pay you your money from these loads in only 2 business days, guys. So instead of waiting, 30 days to get paid from these brokers, these net 30 companies, you go to the factoring company, you give them your bill of lading, and you give them your rate confirmation, and simply upload that information on their app, and boom, in 2 days you will get paid a 2% fee from your load, guys. So if you had a load for 800, you'll get paid like $790 or something for that load in just 2 business days, guys. And then you would want to see if you want to go through a dispatcher versus a load board. If you're doing box truck, a dispatcher is a 10% fee, so don't forget that, guys. It's a 5 to 10% fee if you want to work with the dispatcher. You don't have to negotiate these loads yourself. You don't have to hop on these load boards. You can easily just have somebody get you loads, fill out all your carrier packets, because that's the main thing, guys. You might think you can just hop on these load boards, book a load, but no, you have to fill out carrier packets for each broker that you want to work with. So that's what your dispatcher is going to do for you. It's going to take that time, that stress off your back. And then a load board, it's just free will. You got to go in there, do all the work yourself, negotiate, email multiple brokers, and fill out all your carrier packets. And then for the gig apps, man, that's more so for the cargo van industry. There would be loads on there, and you can just pick them up, bid on them. The lowest bidder wins. So if you're watching this video and you're in the cargo van business, try not to bid low, guys, because if we all bid high, if we all set like an $1,000 standard, then the brokers or the shippers can't pay less than $1,000 for that load. But if we all bid like $500, then they're gonna wind up paying, $450 for that load. So that is all of the similarities and differences between the box truck and cargo van. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, man, please leave this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. That is it for today's video, man, on the differences and similarities on the cargo van versus box truck. Why I decided to go with the box truck, man. It just pays more. It's less stressful if you're renting, because you don't have to worry about any maintenance costs, and you can just get in this industry for less than $3,000. You don't have to worry about breaking down or nothing, because the rental is going to be a better truck, and everything is just so straightforward. So that's why I chose the box truck. You can just make more money faster, and it's more loads on the load board where you can be driving every day all across the United States, versus the cargo van industry. You might go a day or even 2 days or even 3 days without finding yourself a load for worth the money to drive 3 states over or 5 states over. Because why would you drive 10 hours if they're only gonna pay you $400? And this is some things that is in the cargo van industry, guys. Low rates, and it's just very trash for us hard working owner operators. So I went with the box truck, make more money, up to $1,000 a day, and everything is straightforward from there. If you want to know how it is in this box truck industry, go ahead and check out this video right there. At the bottom of the screen is going to explain everything, the day in the life of a trucker and all of that. So if you haven't done so already, man, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and while you at it, hit that bell. My name is KINGLATTA. This is Black Investors Group. We out. Woo!